Today, I want to tell you a story, not just about money, but about Pakistan's financial journey, our struggles with debt, and why Bitcoin might be a small light at the end of a long tunnel. When Pakistan was founded in 1947, the rupee was almost on par with the Indian rupee, and roughly 1 USD equaled 3.31 PKR. Fast forward to today, 1 USD equals over 280 PKR. That's more than an 8,000% depreciation in 77 years. For decades, Pakistan has pegged its economy and reserves to the dollar. We've borrowed in dollars, saved in dollars, traded in dollars, yet the rupee has kept collapsing. Why? Because when your reserves and liabilities are tied to someone else's currency, you don't truly control your own destiny. Since independence, Pakistan has faced repeated budget deficits, spending more than we earn. Every time we run short of cash, we borrow from friendly countries, from global markets, or from the IMF. Today, our debt to GDP ratio hovers between 70% and 80%, depending on the source. Either way, it's huge. And these loans come with conditions: higher taxes, fewer subsidies, devaluation. Every bailout feels like a bandage on a wound that never heals. The rupee's weakness isn't just a local issue, it's built into the system. Pakistan holds most of its reserves in US dollars, not gold or other real assets. We borrow in dollars, pay for imports in dollars, and even price our exports in dollars. That worked fine when the dollar was the undisputed global king. But times are changing. The rise of China, BRICS nations, and new trade blocs is challenging dollar dominance. More global trade is happening in yuan, rubles, or even digital currencies. So pegging our financial system entirely to the dollar could soon be catastrophic. If the dollar loses purchasing power globally, our reserves lose value too. But our loans in dollars don't shrink. That's a trap. The current setup makes it look like Pakistan's problem is inside: corruption, deficits, inefficiency. But the root lies in a system designed around the dollar. Every year, Pakistan earns through exports, remittances, and taxes. Every year, we spend more on imports, debt payments, and defense. The gap creates a deficit. To fill it, we borrow, and then the rupee falls. In 1980, 1 USD won 9 PKR. In 2000, 1 USD won 52 PKR. In 2010, 1 USD won 85 PKR. In 2024, 1 USD 280 PKR. Every devaluation makes imports costlier, inflation higher, and debt repayment heavier. It's like running on a treadmill that keeps speeding up. Now, here's where the story shifts. In early 2025, Pakistan's policymakers and economists proposed forming a national strategic Bitcoin reserve, a small start, funded partly by excess energy capacity considered waste power. The idea is simple. Instead of holding only dollars, diversify reserves with something scarce: Bitcoin. Use underutilized electricity for Bitcoin mining, turning energy into value. Gradually build an asset that isn't tied to foreign debt or monetary manipulation. Bitcoin can't be printed or devalued by another government. It's global, transparent, and mathematically scarce. 21 million coins ever. It's not about replacing the rupee, it's about strengthening what backs it. Even in neighboring Bhutan, Bitcoin mining has quietly become a part of the national economic strategy. Using its abundant hydropower, Bhutan has been mining Bitcoin since around 2019, building reserves reportedly worth over $1 billion, nearly 40% of its GDP. Instead of wasting surplus electricity, Bhutan turned it into value by mining Bitcoin in an environmentally friendly way. The country is now exploring crypto payments for tourism and integrating digital assets into its economy through regulated channels. If a small Himalayan nation like Bhutan, with limited exports and a modest population, can use renewable energy to build wealth through Bitcoin, imagine what a country like Pakistan, with its vast energy infrastructure and talent, could achieve with the right vision. In economies under stress, people turn to assets they can trust when institutions fail them. If smaller nations can benefit, imagine what Pakistan could achieve with proper planning and regulation. Of course, Bitcoin alone won't fix everything. We still need reforms, better governance, and export growth. But diversifying reserves, investing in innovation, and using our energy more wisely could change the story. If we keep doing what we've always done, pegging our future to the dollar, we'll keep getting the same result: devaluation, inflation, and dependence. But if we dare to try something new, even cautiously, Pakistan could pioneer a smarter, sovereign financial path. The problem looks global, but the solution starts within, with the choices we make today. Pakistan's financial crisis isn't just numbers, it's a story of dependence, lost control, and possibility. The rupee's 8,000% fall shows what happens when you outsource your money's soul. Bitcoin offers a chance, small but real, to reclaim that soul. The question is, will Pakistan seize it or repeat the same old cycle again? Because at the end of the day, no nation changes overnight, but change always begins with awareness. If Pakistan can recognize that the system itself is broken, maybe we can start building something new from the inside out. Bitcoin might not fix everything, but it could be the first step towards real financial independence. And maybe, just maybe, this time we'll choose a different path. So, what do you think? Can we, the people of Pakistan, finally break free from this endless debt loop? Or are we still too tied to a system that keeps us struggling? Everyday Pakistanis work hard, save what they can, and still watch prices rise and the rupee fall. Maybe it's time to start thinking differently about money, value, and the kind of future we want for our country. If you believe in the idea of a stronger, independent Pakistan, one powered by innovation, not dependency, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, because this conversation isn't ending here, it's just getting started.